I'm Mr. Donahue. I am a Year 6 teacher, but I'm also the director of drama for School 2. And so for the past 6 years, it's been my job and my joy to help put together the theatrical productions that we do at BISM. So we usually do 2 productions a year, one for the winter holidays, and then one big year-end show.
So I'm Mr. Murray, I'm one of the Year 6 teachers at the British International School of Moscow, school number 2. Today we'll be doing production. This is a really important aspect of schooling. It helps to develop the children holistically. So at our school, obviously we're interested in academics. We want the children to achieve in maths and English, reading and writing. But we also want to develop the children as people. And a big important part of that is to develop their skills in things like plays and extracurricular activities, all these wonderful things like arts and music.
The productions are fantastic because we do them in English. They're usually popular shows that children and family know. So we get to work on them, we get to blend our subjects together. We've got the music program, we've got our English program, and then we've got our art program where the students and the teachers get together to create things, and it sort of helps students to release their artistic side of being here at school. Doing production shows like this, there's always complications because for students and for some teachers, it's new. And once you add in music and lights and sets and costumes, it's a lot for children. But what's nice to see is some of the students who are sometimes shy and quiet, once you put all these things together, it's like a whole different person emerges, and we have a lot of fun. But things happen, things fall over that were not supposed to fall over, and pieces of clothing rip that weren't supposed to rip. But it's just all part of learning. Learning when you encounter something that you didn't expect, what do you do? How can we work together to make this a good memory?
Obviously, it's been a very different show for us this year. Usually we would have loved to have had all the parents in, but obviously it's a very difficult circumstance in the moment globally. So we've had to make a filming of the event. So we prepared for the weeks in advance, and we prepared the scenes that we're going to play. The play was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It's a really famous story in the United Kingdom and around the world as well. It's been adapted into a movie. The children auditioned for their parts. We had one of the children playing Willy Wonka, we had another child playing Charlie Bucket, 2 of the main roles in that feature. And then we practiced it. We've been practicing it over and over again over the recent weeks, and the children have put in such a great amount of effort. And this is something that you see consistently at school number 2. Every year after year, the children put in a great deal of effort into their performances because it's something they take a lot of pride in.
Today we performed a show named Willy Wonka, and I played the role of Candy Girl. I really liked my role because it was very fun, and I got to sing, and I had my own props, and the show was very exciting and interesting.
We had the show Willy Wonka, and I was an Oompa Loompa.
Well, I played Veruca Saw, and I understood that you shouldn't be a spoiled brat, and then that you have to be well behaved, and that won't be good if you will be spoiled.
Yeah, I was Marek TV. I was one of the 5 lucky winners.
I think this school is the best choice, as here you can get a lot of friends, you have a lot of shows, you can play outside. Choose this school. Here you'll have a lot of friends, you'll learn English, and you'll speak fluently and good.
I would recommend to go to an English school, as English is the most common language in the world, and if you know English, you can speak freely to all the people. And I feel like it is not hard at all to speak in English because when you're just starting, the teachers, they will help you study and a lot of friends that will support you. One idea is, for example, this school, it has a lot of friends and all the people are very kind here and supportive. The second idea is that all the teachers, they support you no matter what. If you don't know English or if you do very well, and everything will be good for you even if you don't. Then there are a lot of free time to play outside, to rest after an amount of lessons. And the school is very fun and the teachers are very supportive and explain everything very accurately so you can understand everything.
Well, I recommend an English school because English is an important language, and if you plan to move into other countries, I do recommend going to an English school from an earlier age because then English will be easier to learn and study.
To come to this school for students in Moscow, it's an amazing experience to get an immersion into the English language, where they're hearing English, they're seeing English, and they're speaking English. So even though a lot of my students, English is not their first language, they improve so quickly when we're doing sports in English, we're doing drama in English, we're doing all our subjects in English, and they're just naturally being introduced to this, so it's wonderful. And then the other students who are English, obviously, we're here to meet all of their needs as well. So to have this opportunity in Moscow is pretty unique and pretty fantastic. Coming to this school, what's fantastic is we have teachers from all over the world, from Canada, from England, New Zealand, Australia, and each of these teachers brings something to Moscow and to the school from their own country, from their own experience that adds to the dynamic of the school. So no matter what subject it is, no matter what club it is after school, all of these teachers are so special and they bring a specialty with them, mine being the love of theater and drama, but each teacher has their own. So no matter what a student is interested in, there's probably someone here at the school who can help them explore that more.
At this school, one of the main reasons for me that makes it such a good school is that we have a wonderfully committed set of educators and teachers who want the very best for their children, want them to progress academically, and they also want them to progress as children in themselves. They want to see them develop and flourish in subjects such as art and music and computing, not just English and maths, as important as those subjects may be. A second reason is that we have the most wonderfully talented and friendly bunch of children that I have ever encountered in my teaching career. It's such a warming environment. When you walk in, the children are always saying hello, they always want to tell you about what they've been learning about, and that gives the children, the school, such a wonderful buzz. A third reason that makes this school a real special place to send your children to, and a place where you can be sure where your child will develop as you want them to, is because the children make excellent progress in their education. We see children come into our school, and the hard work that they put in and the support that they are given from their teachers and the curriculum that we've designed and shaped around those children allows them to progress and achieve academically so that they can achieve their aspirations, which is ultimately what we want of those children. The reason why you should choose this school for your children is because every day I walk into this school, I see the children progressing. I see them gaining those skills, making that progress that they're going to need to progress in their academic subjects. And that is wonderful to see. And you can really feel the buzz about this school. Every time you walk in, you see children learning, you see learning taking place right in front of your eyes. And that's the most important thing I see as an educator. And it's something that I see consistently and all the time in the British International School.